I'm Tom, and on the weekend we saw Viddal Riley take on his toughest test yet, Masternak. That was a fight that I had Viddal winning. I didn't even have it 50-50. I think Viddal's a very, very, very good fighter, and I've thought that for a very long time. I think the only thing, and I've said this, I'm on record as saying this, the only thing I think Viddal lacks is a bit of power. I don't mean like respect you power, I just mean knockout power. I think he hasn't got enough show real knockouts on his highlight reel. That said, he was taking on somebody who is just below world level. He is gatekeeper, fringe world level. And to take him on and beat him, you need to be world level. So this was, without a doubt, Viddal Riley's toughest test. And what he did was make it look easy. He won that fight 11 rounds to 1, 10 rounds to 2. Like, he absolutely dominated that fight. And right off the bat going into it, the first thing I said was, I was so impressed with Viddal's movement, both around the ring, foot movement, and how he used his space. But also, and you see this when fighters have a good engine, they tend to have this trait. Someone like Viddal, the way his head movement was, it wasn't just about footwork. Someone like Masternak and Italma, great footwork. They can jump in and out of range, and their whole body moves in and out of range really well. What Viddal has is he might plant his feet and stand there and just move back, move forward, move to the side. And that head movement, not just head, but body movement, the lateral movement around the ring was so good. And Masternak didn't have that and couldn't deal with that. That's what made Viddal able to keep up that pace throughout the whole fight. His ability to be able to move his head, move his body, and move himself out of range and just out of the way without moving his legs and his whole and shifting his everything. And that drains you. Everything Viddal did, Masternak had no answers for. And even in the last round, the round that I gave him, he didn't really have an answer for it. It was just a case of, I need to go for this now. This is the only chance I've got. I'm going to have to go for this. And he did. But it wasn't that he had answers for what Viddal was doing. It was just throwing caution to the wind. Viddal proved that he is absolutely world level. And he's done it the right way. He's gone from sort of journeyman, right, to English level. He's gone from beginning to journey level, to English level, to British level, to European. Next up is worlds. And actually now him versus Crispin Smith for the IBF makes a lot of sense. The only question I've got is Viddal's knockout power, but he's clearly got the power to get respect, clearly. And he's got the skills to be able to make it not matter. He's got the engine to make it not matter. He doesn't need to knock you out. He can go the distance and just outbox you. And I think he beats Ben Smith. I think the only boxers, looking at the cruiserweight division now, you've got Opeta as the king, Zerdo versus Benavidez, they're fighting out for second and third. Those three aside, Viddal beats the lot, I think. And I think Crispin Smith for the IBF title makes a lot of sense. If it were me, I'd go and get that. Then I'd fight for the WBC belt. I think fighting Michaelians, I can't remember his name, but fighting him for the WBC belt to unify after would make a lot of sense. If Jai now goes to heavyweight as well, now that he's been stripped, then you fight Zerdo to become undisputed. And that's basically that, isn't it? If you fight Zerdo to become undisputed after, because he'll be fighting, well, I'm assuming he beats Benavidez, that is. But basically, you fight Crispin Smith, get yourself world title, then go and fight WBC, unify, then go and fight Zerdo versus Benavidez winner. Because if, for the record, if he beats Smith, then beats WBC champion, he's number 2 behind, you know, the winner of Benavidez versus Zerdo. So then it's number 1 versus number 2 for undisputed. And then he can move to heavyweight himself, because that's a really, really exciting division at the moment. So I'm not saying speed run your way through cruiserweight, but what I'm saying is he's clearly proved he's at that level now. He doesn't need to do any more testing of the waters. He's there, definitely there. Go and fight Ben Smith, get that. Go get WBC, get that. Go and then fight Zerdo, Benavidez winner. Hopefully, obviously assuming he wins, undisputed, then you announce yourself in the heavyweights, along with probably Pat Brown might be not far behind him. Obviously Leo Tang, Italma at the time. That'll be the top guys. Dubois versus who's already beat. And, you know, Wardley if he's still around. Exciting division. What he did was announce himself as one of the best cruiserweights on the planet. Made it look easy. He beats Ben Smith and he will be a world title next. If you know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you like, comment, subscribe, and our stuff works, people. Peace.